Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's tarot reading. This week, I have decided that we should use the Mythic Tarot to see what transpires from the cards from a Greek philosophy perspective. So, I've been shuffling the cards. I'm just going to connect with this deck. Okay, let's cut this deck. And we'll take the top three cards. Our first card will look at the present moment, what's happening right now in our field. Our second card is going to look at the past influence that brought us here. And our third card will look to a future potential. Turning our first card, we have a major arcana, and it is Temperance. Now, in this particular deck, we're looking at Greek philosophy, Greek myth. And here we have Iris, who is the goddess of the rainbow. And she is the message of Hera, God, the queen of the gods. So here we have Iris, and you can see she has a golden cup and a silver cup, and she's pouring water between them. Now, Iris, being the messenger, is the goddess that comes down to earth to pass on any messages that the queen of the gods, Hera, may have. And she's very much known for her gentleness and her ability to smooth things over, even if the message is not so good. Now, Iris here is pouring water as a reflection of that water element. So usually when we look at the water element, we're talking about the emotions and intuition. But for Iris here, it's more about feeling. So if you think of emotions as being more of a hormonal, instinctual thing, it's something that just happens. But feeling is something more about how we think about things. So she is very balanced, and you see that from the way she pours the water and the swirling of the rainbow. She is here to create that temperance, to create that balance of feeling. So it's about relationships. It's about keeping things nice and calm and cool and collected. So in our moment right now, are we finding that temperance is required for relationship or just the way we're feeling? So let's see what brought us there. Okay, well, we have another major arcana, and it is the Fool. Now, this is Dionysus, and he is a mortal son of Zeus. He is wearing animal skins, and he even has little horns that pop out of his head. We see Zeus looking on in the form of an eagle as Dionysus steps precariously off this precipice. Now, his animal skins and his horns are suggesting that animal instinct of just moving into situation. But he's looking up, not really paying attention. So here we have a situation where in the past, have we taken instinctive step forward, which may not have been well thought? And now we're in a position where we're needing temperance of feeling so that we can fix or understand what was going on in that past. Let's see where it's going. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. Now, in the Five of Cups, we see here Psyche. She's a mortal, beautiful woman who was so beautiful. She basically got the wrath of Aphrodite, who didn't like the fact that a mortal woman could be more beautiful than her. And so she basically sent her down onto a rock in expectation of a sea monster to consume her. But Eros, who was the god of love, actually saw her and rescued her because he couldn't get over how beautiful she was. And in the process of doing that, he pricked himself on one of his own arrows, and those arrows are the Cupid's arrows of love, and he fell immediately in love with her. So he rescued her and he brought her to this palace where he decided that he was going to be her husband. But the only thing that she could have in terms of his husbandly self was that he'd be there on a night, and she was never allowed to see him during the day. But she snuck a lamp. Here we see the lamp. She snuck a lamp to look at Eros in the night, saw how beautiful he was, pricked herself on one of his arrows as well, fell madly in love with him. But because she betrayed him with looking at him when he asked her not to, he ran away and left her all alone. And so that's the story. The story goes that I'm having fun. Dionysos, sorry, he stepped off a cliff. He instinctively moved into a situation that now requires Iris to keep feeling of temperance, temperate feeling, okay? Maybe we need to make amends with something. Now, moving forward, there's a potential of betrayal here on the Five of Cups. So we need to be careful that we don't stay in temperance too long and we really think about what it is that we're going to do to correct this potential step off the cliff. Now, that sounds rather negative, but we can see from the cups on the floor here, we have these cups are spilling, but we still have one standing. So there is an opportunity to fix whatever it was, or to at least be warned that the betrayal is coming or the mistake needs to be really thought through. So that's the story from the Greek mythology of the tarot, the mythic tarot. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure enjoyed it, trying to remember it, and I will see you next week. Bye.